Alright, I want to go to... Gosh, I want to go talk to everyone. Outer Worlds Expedition. Or Outer Worlds Ventures. No. There it is. Is it fitting that the last one I find is the... I could land on the Quantum Moon again. But no, fuck that. The other thing is the black hole is a one-way trip. Alright. Well, I mean, it's not exactly a one-way trip, but close enough to be annoying. Alright. Let's put on my suit. For goodness sake. Alright, let's talk to, what's his name? If I can find a way to get to him. Oh, I should be able to from here. Whew. Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Oh, what's up, Rebeck? Oh, you launched. That's great. Great job, you. Wow. I guess that means I've been out here for a while, huh? Well, this is Brittle Hollow, but you probably knew that. Lots of history here. It's great. What are you doing here? Well, I'm here to see the Hanging City. It's always been my dream to see it with my own 4 eyes, ever since I was a hatchling. An alien race lived in the solar system long before our species even existed. How could I not want to see what their civilization was like? Only, you've probably heard the others say it, right? I'm afraid of space. Seriously, I'm more surprised than anybody that I'm out here. Do you want to know how I even got this far? I fell. Tripped over a gravity crystal. It's dumb luck that I landed somewhere my little scout says is halfway stable, instead of being sucked into, what's below. I've been gauging the stability of the ground around using my little scout, and this seems to be the place with the best surface integrity, so I'm just going to stay here until I'm ready to move on. But that's enough about me and my problems. You didn't come all this way to listen to me blather, did you? That'd be... yeah. Where should I explore here? Oh, where shouldn't you explore here? Not the black hole, actually. That's very... no. Which is unfortunate, because, the most exciting stuff is all below the crust, including the Hanging City. That's just to the north. You can kinda see it from here. There's also this big dome on the South Pole called the Southern Observatory. You can't get inside from the surface. Trust me, I tried. But if it's like the rest of the Nomai structures here, there's probably a path to it beneath the crust somewhere. Good luck with exploring. If you learn anything about the Nomai, I'd love to hear it. It's not too much trouble. What are you doing out here? Me? I'm an archaeologist, remember? Or, the archaeologist, I guess, seeing as I'm all Timber Hearth's got right now. Brittle Hollow is rich with Nomai history. That's why I'm here. This planet is an absolute treasure trove of culture, history, and science. If you have any questions about Brittle Hollow Nomai, I'm your Hearthian. Or, I have some knowledge of them, so maybe I can help. Well, I learned something. Oh boy. Well, I found the Nomai escape pod on Brittle Hollow. Wow, so then the Nomai probably came here from somewhere outside the solar system, and they must have been in trouble when they launched their escape pod. What kind of trouble? And where did the escape pod launch from? I'm so curious. This is an amazing discovery. I hope we can find out more about how and why the Nomai arrived here. I saw the old settlement. Isn't it amazing? Hard to believe the settlement is still standing, but there it is. Really makes you appreciate living somewhere like Timber Hearth. You know, somewhere that isn't being constantly bombarded with meteors and rocks and stuff. I saw the Hanging City on Brittle Hollow. Yeah. You visited the Hanging City. Oh gosh, how was it? Was it amazing? Was it beautiful? Was it scary? The Hanging City is where the Nomai settled permanently on Brittle Hollow. It was their most advanced settlement here. Why they chose to build their most advanced settlement so close to a you-know-what is beyond me. Maybe that kind of thing makes sense to a Nomai, though. Maybe they needed the black hole for something? I saw the Sunless City on Ember Twin. You mean there's another Nomai city inside of Ember Twin? That's incredible. A whole city, and I had no idea it existed. This is great. How'd they keep the sand out? If it were me, I'd be nervous about getting buried in the caves by that awful river of sand. Gosh, the Nomai sure were ingenious, building an entire settlement underground. The Sunless City. Wow. That means there were two groups of Nomai. One that lived on Ember Twin, and one that lived here on Brittle Hollow. But they must have traveled around the solar system, since Nomai writing can be found on other planets, too. I found Nomai writing about quantum pilgrimage. A pilgrimage to the quantum moon? The Nomai mentioned the quantum moon in a lot of their writing, so it was clearly special to them, and special enough to make a trip there by themselves. It sounds like a coming-of-age ritual, like how hatchlings stay hatchlings until their stomachs are strong enough to drink sap wine. Maybe once a Nomai journeyed to the quantum moon, they were considered an adult? Yes, that is pretty much it. So I went to the comet and... oh, wow. Wow, so that's how the Nomai died. That's really sad, isn't it? I know it was a long time ago, but still. Stars above. It's lucky we hadn't evolved to live on land yet. To think, if the comet hadn't killed them, our species might have coexisted in the solar system. That would have been amazing. But I guess if I hadn't wanted to learn why the Nomai disappeared, I'd never have left Timber Hearth and come out here, or had any of these adventures. Don't get me wrong, space is terrifying. But, you know, has its moments. I talked to a living Nomai. Ah, that doesn't make any sense. I don't understand. I'm very excited for you, though. Please stop yelling. What? Oh, on the quantum moon, you said? There's a sort of living Nomai on the quantum moon? Why didn't you say so? Oh, wow. Wow, this is the best thing that's ever happened in the history of Outer Wilds Ventures. I can't believe you talked to an actual Nomai. Great. So I just have to go back into space, fly to the quantum moon with 0 visibility, find a spooky ruin, and travel through a few different types of dangerous terrain to get there. Okay. Yeah, that's not so bad. It's probably doable. Alright. Well. Wait, what? Oh, what? What? I'm pressing the wrong... I'm pressing B. I'm trying to... see ya. There we go. Alright, let's go to my ship. If I can. Suppose maybe I can't. Maybe not from here. I can try to go south, but I'll probably just end up sucked into the black hole. And I don't think this will work. Quantum knowledge. Well, yeah, I left my ship above this, basically, so... Right. Alright, let's just check my current logs. Alright. Logs. Rebec's camp. Rebek set a camp at the bottom of the crossroads. Their excitement at being surrounded by so much Nomai history is matched only by their terror of the black hole. Rebek is Timberhearth's only archaeologist. They overcame their fear of space to explore Brittle Hollow's treasure trove of Nomai culture. Southern Observatory. Rebek says you can't get into the observatory from the surface. They tried, but there's probably a path to it beneath the crust. Yeah, I need to get to the Southern Observatory. That would be very, very useful. Alright. Oh. No, it's not that one. Hey, isn't this the... That's not the... Wait, this would be the... No, this is the northern thing. Right? How did we go all the way to the north? Oh, jeez. Alright, south. Oh, no. Oh, shoot. I'm trying to get to the south. The Southern Observatory. Here. I probably missed my way to get in. Wait, maybe this. Here we go. Maybe I've... Alright, hold on. Yeah. Alright. Oh gosh. Oh no. Okay, so I have to get past this ghost matter. That's fine. Okay. Amazing. Alright. How close are we to losing? Okay, we've got some time to explore. There's not much that's intact around here. Alright. And I'm able to open this door from the inside, of course. Why wouldn't I be able to? Because that's not almost entirely useless. Alright, Kano, Daz and I were lifting orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank down beneath the current. Kano, you should have seen it. We thought it was impossible for any cannon components to sink even partially below the current, but ours sank straight to the core. Cassava convinced me not to try to recreate the phenomenon myself using other cannon parts, but we're very curious to know what happened. How could something pass through the current? My gratitude for your interesting question. This is exciting. Spire constructed a model of Giant's Deep here at Brittle Hollow's Southern Observatory, and it reveals how an object might sink below the current. Kano, I am unable to grasp the answer by looking through the projection pool. If I visit the observatory, would you kindly explain? If you don't mind the trek beneath the surface to the South Pole, I'd be delighted to see you. Jihad starts at Brittle Hollow's equator. Alright. Well, I don't think that's very useful. Oh. Okay. Neat. Alright. Cassava's construction yard has been using the cyclones on Giant's Deep to lift orbital probe cannon parts into orbit, but one component was pushed down past the current that usually prevents anything from sinking. Spire and I are crafting a model to determine why this happened. An update. It's now clear there are two different types of cyclone. Most cyclones on Giant's Deep rotate clockwise. These are the cyclones that Cassava typically uses to send the cannons into orbit. There also exists a rarer type of cyclone that spins the opposite direction and pushes objects beneath the waters and below the current. My gratitude, Spire. Kano is showing me your handiwork. I'm intrigued by the secondary type of cyclone. But was it really necessary to build a model to tell me that? The model will be useful as we continue monitoring Giant's Deep. Also, I very much wanted to make a model. Right. So, what was that? Two different types. Spins the opposite direction. Most. Wait, which direction do most of them spin? Alright, whatever. Alright, what else is up here? Oh. Map of the solar system. The eye. Oh, shoot. The eye is in many possible. Right. Quantum. What have we learned thus far in our search for the eye of the universe? Suppose the eye doesn't wish to be found. Cassava, how can you suggest that? The eye's signal called out to summon us to the star system. I'm aware. I grew up hearing the eye's story. Yet we're no closer to finding it than you were when you first arrived here. Those of us on the vessel originally followed the eye's signal to this star system. but we were unable to warp to the eye itself. The locator we built on the Idle Rock and the new, more sensitive locator we built here were both unable to detect any trace of the eye's signal. Hypothesis: the eye has stopped emitting its signal. Based on our knowledge of the quantum moon, we believe the eye is in orbit around the star system's sun. This would mean that the eye is located within a finite, albeit enormous, range. Right. Okay. That's a little bit more data, I suppose. Am I able to pass through this? Yeah. How should our methods change as we continue our search for the eye of the universe? We know that the eye looks, or we know what the eye looks like thanks to the quantum moon. So what if we try to find the eye visually instead? Send out a probe. Mello's idea is clever, but we have no idea where the eye is in relation to here. The probability of launching a probe in the correct direction would be absurdly small. I believe I have a solution for that problem. Have you spoken with Rami and Pi about the technology they're developing? We'd need to build a probe launching mechanism to cover long distances quickly. A cannon in orbit around a celestial body would circumvent the need to escape gravity's pull. Giant's Deep would be a good choice. It's furthest from the sun, so it would provide the best angles for launch. And it's moonless, except when the quantum moon is visiting. As we couldn't find the eye's signal using two different devices built for this exact purpose, we should discontinue this search method. Yes, let's build the cannon in orbit around Giant's Deep. Right. Oh, my ship fell through the white hole. Or the black hole to the white hole. That happens. So they found a direction for it. My ship. My ship is so far away. Oh, we're at the end of this loop anyway. Already passed by it? Screw it. We have nothing better to do until we die, so... let's just keep accelerating towards it. Maybe we'll get there just as it, like, collapses into itself for the supernova. Oh, no, we'll get there before that. Was it Giant Steep? That's where we need to go now? And find the freaking twister that's going in the opposite direction of all the other ones? New, more sensitive locator. Nomai built in this observatory was unable to detect any trace of the eye's signal. Based on their knowledge of the quantum moon, the Nomai believed the eye was in a distant orbit around the sun. Nomai decided to stop searching for the eye's signal and instead look for it visually by sending out a deep space probe. There were concerns that the probability of launching a probe in the correct direction would be absurdly small. Most cyclones on Giant Steep rotate clockwise. Those are the ones they send components into orbit. There's a rare type of cyclone that spins in the opposite direction, counterclockwise, beneath the waters and below the current. Clockwise, counterclockwise. And exploring the settlements is something that you have to dedicate an entire loop to. Old settlement is probably something that I'd want to do at the very beginning of a loop, and then maybe get to the rest of the hanging city during that loop. But it might be a case of you can only do so much. Sunless City has 2 entrances around the orbital cannon, or not, yeah, gravity cannon rather. Lakebed Cave I haven't found on Ember Twin's North Pole. Wasn't that hanging out there at one point? Alright, well. Black Hole Forge District, highest district in the Hanging City. Nomai crafted warp cores at the Black Hole Forge before delivering them to Ash Twin. Right. There's no way to get to that from the surface. Where was I going? Giant Steep, that's right. I'm not landing on it, really. I'm going into it. We gotta find the one that's going counterclockwise. Clockwise, clockwise. Clockwise, clockwise. Clockwise, clockwise. Counterclockwise, this one. Right? No. Yes? Yes. So this is probably all very much electricity. So these jellyfish are protected from electricity. They seem to be going in and out. Can I? Nope. Electrical systems are out of service. How do I repair that? There it is. So... I imagine that if I attempted to go down here, basically the same thing would happen. Alright, maybe they run out of electricity. That's why... No, because that one was coming down, and I had gone into it and tried to go into it. Maybe I need to go in from directly below them? Yeah, no. I think that I have to be outside of my ship for this. So that'll be crazy. Alright. Okay. This one is on its way up. Let's go ahead and park my ship near it, so to speak. And then I'll try to get inside. And we'll see if that kills me. Because that's entirely likely at this stage. Oh, jeez. Alright. Inside the jellyfish. I can't tell how close we are to the electrical shield. Yep, there we go. Passing through it, or passed through it. Know my structure. Wait, oh yeah! This is the component! Oh shoot! Of course. I forgot about that fact. Oh! Yeah, this is the component that sees where the probe is going, or where it went. Oh my gosh! I forgot about that. Oh man. Alright, we're... Alright. Projection stone. What is this one? Ash Twin Projection Stone. What was this? I have exciting news. Ash Twin Project's almost prepared to receive the probe data from the orbital probe cannon. Rami is adding some finishing touches here, but she'll be finished soon. Are you in the orbital probe cannon? Well, we are. The probe tracking module is ready to record each launch's flight trajectory and will automatically transmit all relevant data to you. The other appendage, I'm now worried about the cannon's structural integrity and its crew's moral integrity. Once the probe determines the location of the eye of the universe, I'll send an alert directly to you and Rini. Alright, alright. Launch module projection. Alright, let's do this first, just to... Right. Yes, indeed. Screw you. Alright, you. Let's review you. Imagine, prevent the probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe. You will be the first to see them. I'm honored and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Fret not, my nervous friend. We only need it to fire the probe once anyway, so who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon's structural integrity slightly? I would mind, Mallow. I would mind because we won't be capable of receiving the probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. Probe tracking. Right. This is the part that's destroyed. Right. This is the one that fell. Wait. I'm a little confused. Alright, we'll just send this over here. Alright. To send the probe out in any number of wait, hold on. Oh, hold on a sec. I need to see this first and actually read this. So this is the orbital probe cannon. Receiving data from probe. What? 9,318,088? Visualizing current trajectory. That's... wait. Retrieving previous launch data from Ash Twin. Total number of probes launched 9,318,088. Deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the eye of the universe. Found by probe 9,318,054. So we're looping. Jeez. What's this? Retrieving stored coordinates from Ash Twin. Displaying coordinates for the eye of the universe. Okay. How do I make use of these coordinates? My ship's... Hopefully my ship is able to do something with that then. Alright. Is there anything else in here that is worth investigating? Since I'm in here, and it is a hassle to get in here. It's like a freaking plasma sphere. It's almost exactly like a freaking plasma sphere. What is up with this? So, one of the things got launched beneath the current. But only this came all the way down, I think. So, let's grab our jellyfish friend, go back up. Oof. Alright. Going back up. Don't get electrified. I'll find my ship, which is on the other side of the plasma ball, of course. And then also keep my eye out for the component that was launched beneath the current. So where's that component that was launched beneath the current? Man, my ship seems to be really far away. Oh. It floated up above the current. Dang it. Okay, I gotta get above the current then, so I can actually get to it. Oh, goodness sake. So I have the coordinates for the eye of the universe. Okay. I might have to get to the vessel in order to... Black hole forge. Ocean is surprisingly calm beneath the current. Some sort of electrical field surrounds the planet core. Pass through the electric barrier and reach the coral forest at the planet's core. The orbital probe cannon has launched millions of probes. The 9,318,054th probe located a deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the eye of the universe. The probe tracking module automatically records each probe's trajectory, transmits the data to the Ash Twin project. I found nomai coordinates marking the location of the eye of the universe. Can I give those coordinates to what's her name? Is that something to look into? That could be worth looking into. What's my... Let's see. It would be nice to get to the higher energy lab. Wow. Maybe I can get... I don't know if that would do anything. Oh. can't get to the other component. What is it? Gravity, reactor, signal scope, autopilot, headlights. Doesn't look like it's anything in particular, actually, that's damaged. Is it worth trying to go to the quantum moon and trying to talk to her again? Island shard, tower shard, cave shard. Quantum moon. There you are. I don't know if that just caused me to lose it. Interloper is about to, yeah, crash into the star. Strange that the North Pole is almost always blocked. I'd imagine that at least one of the planets will let you into the North Pole. It very much seems like you always have to I cheesed it once. Oh, I forgot I needed to leave my probe on it. Shoot. Oops. Oh, that's it, isn't it? Oofy. I don't know if I need to talk to her or if I need to explore the other stuff. I mean, finding the vessel might be like the next prudent thing, but it's in a cave that's swarming with giant anglerfish that will destroy your ship in a single attack.